Hey guys, Valerian here. This is episode 6 of my Rogue Servitor playthrough. This is mostly unedited and unscripted, so you may and will hear noises that would normally not be in one of my edited videos. If the noise gets too bad or something else comes up, I may pause the recording until it has resolved. The first thing you can do to support the channel is to join Discord. I am very active there, so come help us build the community. The next thing you can do is become a patron on Patreon or a channel member on YouTube. This is the join button next to subscribe. You can also hit the thanks button if you want to tip me. Watch my homepage if you want to learn more. Thanks again for supporting the channel. Okay, with that, let's get this, let's change the screen here. Okay, so we've got a good economy. It looks like we have a really good economy. And I think the last episode we did, we had met the Empire to our galactic west, and they didn't like us at first, but then we made friends with them, or forced them to be our friend through diplomacy, and now everybody on our border likes us, so that's really good. So we have a orbital ring finished, and excuse me. So we finished this orbital ring, and we don't have the right building for it yet, so we're not going to do that. But it is finished, so when we do get the tech for the building, we will be able to put that in there. That'll really increase our resources even more. Looks like another orbital ring was finished. And we can upgrade this to a tier 2 orbital ring, which will allow us to do to build those resource buildings I just talked about. Looks like there's a declare war notification.
Construction complete.
Okay, so looks like the two empires to our galactic east have declared war on each other. They already have, but they're doing it again. So we've got some pretty good defenses built up so far. This has like 5 defense platforms, and it's full of gun batteries. This is kind of an experiment I've been doing with defense lately. I usually don't build defense, but I felt like, you know what, this game, why not give it a shot? So this is the result of that. I wonder how much fleet power they have. It looks like this one has 19k. That's pretty good. Considering most fleets aren't really that big yet. That's a pretty hefty starbase. So anyway, yeah, look at this base. It's got 28k. That is really cool, and that's gonna keep our borders defended in case we get attacked. It's kind of like we have like a twofold defense going on right now. We actually, so the empires around us, they all like us, so they're not going to go to war with us. And anybody who wants to get to us will have to go through those empires first. So right now we're actually in a really good position so far. Actually, I'm going to pause the video real quick here. Okay, we're back. I had to pause the recording real quick here, because, sorry, I adjust this microphone. Had to get up out of my chair and go talk to somebody really quick.
Project complete.
But yeah, like I said, you're gonna hear noises that's gonna be different than one of my edited videos. Anyway, so we got an orbital ring. We got a lot of orbital rings, got like 4 or 5 of them so far. So that is really going to help our economy. And it's going to help our defenses too, because not only will they have to fight the the starbase, but they'll also have to fight any orbital rings that are in that system as well. So yeah, so we're in a really good position right now. So I think we're just going to keep growing our economy. We're going to keep trying to increase our tech, increase our research, and now we're going to start building habitats. And looks like, so with habitats, we're basically going to use them to increase our minerals, increase our naval capacity, and increase our food production if we have any. And we do. So yeah, we may build a couple farming habitats, but we may not need to this game. Still haven't decided on that, but those are just some examples of what we can make with habitats. So
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
it looks like we're in a battle here. And we got a leader level up. So
Situation log adjusted.
as you can see, our missiles are making short work of them.
Acquisition successful.
So army development focus and resilience. All right, so we picked the army development focus. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so that's a small bonus to our army. It's not really relevant. So okay, so we have doctrine reactive formations. So that's extra fleet command limit, which is always good. Bigger sized fleets. Okay, you may be hearing some noise just now.
Planetary alert.
Those are my neighbors, and they actually kept me up last night. They were, yeah, they get pretty loud sometimes. Anyway, off topic. Sorry. So our starbase is finished completing, and then so we're gonna make a communications jammer that's gonna be part of our defense on our borders. And then we've got about 200 monthly alloys. So we're definitely going to use that to crank out some more defense platforms. Okay, so we're looking for a governor. Looks like we picked the one with extra build speed. Looks like somebody declared peace. Some empires made peace with each other. I wonder what came out of that. So, you know, we have like one farm world. I think that's good enough for us right now. I mean, we've got 83 monthly food. So, we're not doing bad on food, and you don't really want too much extra food anyway, because it just goes to waste. It just sits there, or you have to sell it, and if you sell enough of it, it stops selling for anything. But yeah, so, but I do want to stay ahead of it, so we're going to build some more hydroponics farms for that purpose. So yeah. So we're looking at our orbital ring. This construction ship is currently building it. It's at 26%.
Technological acquisition successful.
So we got a new tech. It was alloy nanoplants. So I think that was the one that allows us to build the resource building. And now we're going to pick Citadel. So Citadel's going to allow us to build bigger star bases. And then, so yeah, we can build alloy processing facilities now. That's really cool. That is going to allow us to like almost double our alloy production. And doubling our alloy production will allow us to make a lot more ships and a lot more megastructures, and we can start building a hyper relay network once we get the technology for that. That'll be really good too. So we have about 4 mining worlds and or about 3 mining worlds. And they're producing quite a bit of minerals per planet. But we need to start making chemical plants for strategic resources. We don't really have a lot of strategic resources right now. It's more like, we have like 12 total. So I'm guessing we have like maybe 5 volatile motes. So we're definitely going to need some more volatile motes if we want to come out with that alloy resource building for the orbital rings. The alloy processing facility, I think is what it's called. So looks like some Yildaran hegemony and I can't pronounce that empire name made peace with each other. So here's another event. I guess we're issuing another special project. So this starbase got finished. So we're just continuing to upgrade. This orbital ring will probably use to get stratospheric ionization elements. I think that's what it's called. I'm trying to memorize this stuff, but it's just, yeah, I mean, and then, so yeah, the ionization elements. This basically does the same thing to energy credits that the alloy processing facilities do to alloys in the orbital ring. It's going to basically double the output of that planet. Now, we just started building it, and we still have these empty modules. We need to research anti-gravity engineering so we can make habitation modules, so we can make more districts. That would be good then. So this is our border system. And we have I think we have an orbital ring being built. And we have a starbase with like 28k fleet power, which is really powerful. And those are going to combine together. They're going to make they're going to be really strong, and any empire that goes through that system is going to have to fight both of them. And while the orbital rings aren't as strong as, say, the starbase is, they still pack a punch, especially if you load them up with defense platforms and upgrade them fully. So, yeah, building orbital rings are really strong. They are really strong. Yeah, they are really strong. So, no, we'll not. Okay, I guess we'll get the situation. Get the special project. That's worth a little bit of energy credits. We have so many.
Planetary surface settlement established.
So, we got a new planet. And I'm not sure what we're going to make this. Let me think here. So we're going to think about this. And, it has a little bit of industrial districts. It's got a little bit of nexus districts. And I think we're going to make this... Let's see. What do we need right now? I mean, we always need research. But I think... So, we're looking at Sanctuary World. Basically a unification world. That we're going to produce unity. Looks like we're going to produce unity with this planet. So, in order to do that, we probably could just... we'll just load it up with organic sanctuaries and fill the building slots with them. And what this will do is generate a lot more unity. It will cost some food, but it will also produce some consumer goods. And that's good. Sorry, I had to do something real quick there. Yep, interruptions are normal. So, yeah, we have about... Let's say we have maybe 20 planets. Man, that's quite a bit of planets. The cool thing about Rogue Servitor is that it you can basically colonize anything. There's no red worlds, there's no yellow worlds or green worlds. It's just they're all green. They're all green worlds. So you can colonize just about anything with the machine empire. So that's really really strong. It's really strong. So looks like we have some star bases finished. There's about 2 of them. And we're just going to constantly upgrade our star bases. And I mean, that's what this build is all about. This playthrough, I'm just all in defense, all in star bases. I mean, I'm going to make ships, and I already have been. But like the focus is going to be on just making this into a fortress. This chunk of the galaxy that I have. And then getting further than everybody, just building super tall is basically what I'm getting at here. My main goal. And hopefully we'll survive. But if we don't, it's not a big deal either. I mean, I'm still giving him, I hope I'm giving plenty of entertainment to you guys by just sticking through this. So we have, we're negative in volatile modes, so we definitely do need to fix that.
Special project complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Had to drink some water there real quick. So we got more fleet command limit. We could get more. We could get naval capacity from soldier jobs. And we could get, naval fleet command limit is going to make our fleet sizes bigger. Going to allow us to pack more ships into one fleet, which is really good. So, anyway, I don't know what that was. I'm not in Discord, so what was that? That was a weird noise. Okay. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean... So we're making... Looks like we are queuing up cruisers right now. Now, this is the wrong class. Usually I make my own cruiser. Yeah, so... Probably going to disband this fleet. And, yeah, going to add the X-10 cruiser. Make the right cruiser. We can reinforce it for 4,000.
Construction
So we can start... We're going to start making our fleets now. On top of all the defenses that we've made. What's really cool is... With these... empires in the way of any would-be attackers, I've effectively created a barrier around myself. And if I can go out and conquer other empires across the galaxy, and if I lose or whatever, I can just come back to my empire. I can just come back within my borders and be totally safe, even without any fleets. Because I have so much fleet power with these star bases. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. Yeah, so... So looks like we can add him as a vassal. It only costs us 60 influence. This is pretty nice. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So yeah, if we invade anybody to the north here and go like subjugate some people, like they're not going to be able to touch us, because then they're going to have to get through 3 through another empire, at least one empire. Then they're going to have to get through my star bases and my orbital rings, and then they have to deal with any fleets I still have left. So, anyway, 1 second. All right, sorry guys, that was my phone.
Dissected.
So I'm watching this. Yeah, we got a lot of defenses. There actually is one gap in our defense, but I'm going to be fixing that soon. But yeah, so this we are in a good spot. So it looks like we're making some more research labs. This is obviously, it's going to increase our research, but I may not have enough population yet to fill all the research spots. We'll see what's going on there.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, just warning, I think my neighbors are stomping around again, so, you know, if you hear that, apologies. So we got UV laser and research speed. We're going to pick the research speed. That's going to make research better. Surprise, surprise. So we have... So we're doing pretty good on economy.
Complete.
Our food increased from 80 to 150 the last time we looked at it. Our energy credits are a little bit lower than where I'd like them to be. I'd like them to be around 200 at least. 200 monthly energy credits. Because as a machine empire, you do naturally use a lot of energy credits. So, gotta love those motorcycles. Yep, just building defenses, building defense platforms, building orbital rings, building habitats, just building. You know, and making fleets. And basically, so what this, like I said, what this is going to do is it's just, I want to see, I actually want somebody to attack me. I want to see how these defenses measure up. I hope this doesn't backfire in my face, but, you know, if it does, well, I'll have learned something, you know? Oh, here's another orbital ring we can upgrade. I wonder what planet type that was that the orbital ring was on. So yeah, looks like these guys are in a big three-way war. Or 2-on-1. I think the Ganliv Empire is the middle one, and then... No, the Ganliv Empire is the right one. Panalev, or however you pronounce it, the Blue Empire is the middle one. And then you've got the Zemmerpuck, whatever, the Zemmer Empire to the west. And the Panaran Empire, and then the Ganliv Empire to the east. So now we have, we got a colony ship. We're going to be pumping out the habitats and pumping out the colony ships and colonizing like that. You know, yeah, we're doing all right on Unity, but I think it could be better. It's year 83.
Construction complete.
We have just about 1,000 research. That's not bad. So this is... I don't think this is a border station. Should we put... I don't think we should put a target uplink computer, should we? No, we're just going to put Naval Logistics Office, that's right. And then upgrade it to a Starhold. So our alloys, our monthly alloys are increasing. And what I'd like to do is I would like start subjugating empires to the north and possibly dominate some of my friends here by getting ahead technologically, economically, and fleet-wise. So that's why I'm starting to pump out fleets so I can get ahead of these guys and start vassalizing them. Hopefully things don't go bad along the way. And it doesn't backfire in my face. We'll see what happens. So we got about 4 construction ships that are, like, not doing anything. I wonder what I'm going to do about that. So this one has no orders. And think about what we're going to do here. So we could build a habitat on that planet and basically start producing minerals from that habitat. So yeah, but are we going to do it? I guess not. Do we have enough resources? I think we do. But there might be something better that we can spend our resources on. We'll see what happens. Okay, I think this guy's closer. So yeah, we're gonna use this construction ship to build a habitat on that planet so we can start mining minerals with that habitat.
Special project complete.
So that's a lot of resources. 9,000 unity, 10,000 energy, 10,000 is it minerals? I don't know. But yeah, so we just queued up some more ships. And so we have a tradition available. There's supremacy. And that would help our fleets, obviously. There's not really... Is there really anything left? I have discovery, unyielding, and prosperity. You know, there's supremacy, there's domination. But I'm starting to build fleets, so it's probably... Then there's diplomacy. I could do that and form a federation with one of my neighbors. That's a possibility. I don't really like versatility. It just doesn't seem to have a lot of good stuff. Same with statecraft. Yeah, diplomacy is tempting if I want to do a federation, and I'm a friendly empire, so that's definitely a possibility. Aptitude, I heard aptitude was really good, but I don't know if I pick it in this game.
Council agenda available.
So we're picking supremacy for our ships. Yeah, it's going to make our ships stronger. So looks like we're full on minerals. I kind of have a hard time placing resource silos. Because part of me's like, dude, why are you floating that much resources in the first place? Then another part of me's like, dude, you're wasting those resources. So it's like a two-pronged attack on myself, you know? So, yeah, anyway.
Technological acquisition successful.
Looks like we got research. Fleet command limit was raised. Great. Okay, we got gene tailoring. We've got refit standards. Improved production is good. So we'll get improved production. That's going to basically allow us to build more resources on planets with a capital building, an upgraded capital building, which would be very nice.
Special project complete. Planetary settlement procedure.
So yeah, our scientists right now are combing our territory for anomalies and whatnot. Looks like we got another orbital ring completed. This one's a generator world, so yeah, we'll do stratospheric ionization elements. We still need habitat modules. That would be nice. That was about 9,000 physics research. So that was really cool. And so we got reinforcements in transit. And this is basically habitat finished. I forgot which habitat is this. Looks like it could be an energy habitat. I forgot what kind of habitat this is going to be for. We'll see. We'll find out what it's going to be. We'll think of something. Okay, so we colonized that. Looks like we have another level up. We have efficient builder, flexible programming. I think we're going to pick efficient builder. So we own a small chunk of the galaxy right now. We're definitely building tall for sure. But I don't think we're doing bad. I think we're doing pretty good actually. So we have 2 construction ships that aren't doing anything. We're going to have this construction ship build an outpost. So we just got 3,000 energy or engineering research. That's going to help us research Citadel faster. The faster we get Citadel, the faster we can get Mega Engineering, which will be really cool. Yeah, so we just took our construction ships and basically put them on automatic construction. So they'll be actually doing something, or they won't. They'll sit there and just wait for, when a system does get claimed or is available to be, mining stations are available, that they'll do it. All right, looks like we're at 1K research. We've got 12 monthly consumer goods. That's a little low.
Non-standard space
We continue to be full on minerals. That's just a random event. Wow, there's still a space amoeba there. We're gonna have to take a fleet and go over there. Just when I thought I cleared them out. That's alright, we'll clear them out this time. Alright, so let's make some more construction ships. We made about 4. The reason I'm making so many construction ships is because at some point I'm going to want to build a hyper relay network. Those are really strong. So we got new research. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's the Capitol Buildings research. Yeah, we're flying through this research really fast. So there's naval capacity. We have 260 right now. And so we'll get naval capacity from soldiers. Because we may have done it already, I forgot, but we're going to start building strongholds at some point. At some point, we will have to start transitioning from anchorages to starholds. That usually happens around 200 to 300 naval capacity is when that starts being a problem. Okay, so where were we? I had to drink some water real quick. So we got
complete.
4 volatile motes. We've got another orbital ring.
Acquisition successful.
We have research. And we have a starbase. So that's the orbital ring. Okay, Citadel is finished. So now we have space torpedoes, mining station output, micro replicators, mechanical pop assembly speed. That's tempting, but definitely need to get the space torpedoes. That is just in case we want to switch to disruptor torpedo cruisers. I think that would be a very good idea.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, we got a council agenda. So we're going to do that. Which one? Finding the voice is honestly, that's like my favorite agenda. Is finding a voice. Speaking of finding voices, mine is cracking. My voice is getting strained. Apologies if you can hear that come through. I'm still working on my voice a little bit, working on making it better, and so I'm looking at edicts. We have 0 of 40. There's no edict that we can take here, really. Other than, I guess, yeah, we just exit out of that. We're not taking an edict right now. So we got research speed, 5%. And then we got advanced shields, or we're researching advanced shields. That's going to make our ship stronger. Research speed. The research speed is going to increase our research rate even further. And looks like we got our habitat. Sorry, I can't talk. Our habitat finished, and we're gonna make that
planetary settlement procedure.
Either a mining habitat or a research habitat. I missed it. Okay, that's a mining habitat. All right. So that's what we're going to do there. We've got... Oh, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're going to get global defensive grid, going to get fortresses, going to be able to upgrade our strongholds into fortresses. So we can get some more sweet naval capacity. So we can build more ships. Now, we're not anywhere near naval capacity right now, but as we keep getting more alloys, we're going to be pumping the ships out. We're just going to be pumping. We're going to be pumping those ships. Yeah, so we have new research. We're clearing some tile blockers, and space torpedoes has finished, and we can get another tier of torpedoes. So yeah, let's do that.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
So these construction ships didn't have any orders. So we're going to tell this one, we're going to make an outpost here and finally fill the cottage cheese. Except for that one system, the UTAN system. I don't know if you can see it. So we could get food, but why? We don't need food. And I went so fast I couldn't even see what I picked. I mean, I'm recording this after the fact, so it makes it a lot easier for me to put out these videos. And then I'm not in real time, so I'm reacting after the fact. I think that's better than just reacting real time, which, like, you know... Anyway, not going to get into that. So this is So this is our Anchorage starbase. So we're building anchorages here. So should we build a target uplink computer? I think we should build a transit hub. Yeah, a transit hub would be good. Looks like the war up there has reached a stalemate. I think what's happening is because of the three-way, I think the Blue Empire, the Middle Empire is conquering the Western Empire, and then the Eastern Empire is conquering the Middle Empire, and so that's why the Middle Empire is not going any further into the Western Empire's territory, because they basically have to go pay attention to the Eastern Empire now, which I think it's hilarious. Honestly, watching it, I think it's funny. This is like, we have this machine nexus world full of research labs, which is really cool. I like how with machine empires, you can just basically, you actually can make research worlds. They just don't say research world. They say machine nexus. For that 5% production amount, I believe, for complex resources. Yeah, so.
Planetary surface settlement established.
All right, so this is going to be for energy credits. So yeah, we'll do that for energy credits, and then make some bioreactors. Yeah, bioreactors are cool. If you got some extra food, like we do, you got extra food, you can take a bioreactor, you can build it, and it'll take that extra food and turn it into energy credits. So I haven't seen any wormholes yet, but you know, when we do, I was going to pick that. Okay. I don't even know what I picked.
Technological acquisition successful.
So yeah, we're just flying through these technologies, man. Just flying. We are flying through this stuff. So we'll get more edicts funds, get more bureaucracy going.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, so we got hyper shields, we got advanced combat rolls, hyperlane movement, UV laser. So we'll go with UV laser. We're trying to get disruptors if we can. So this is so reinforced fleet. Yeah. So we just made more ships. That's a planet modifier, not a big deal. We actually have quite a bit of influence, well, kind of. 200 at this stage of the game isn't that much.
Situation log adjusted.
There's another special project.
Situation log adjusted.
Another special project. We have a lot of empty building slots. I wonder if we do anything about them. Maybe in the next episode. We'll see. We have about 15 minutes left of the episode. And so we've got a fleet with 9K fleet power. And we've just pretty much conquered all of this territory that we see before us. That was kind of a non-event. So computer linking and computer linking assist research efficiency is always good, because that's eventually, ultimately, what our science ships will be doing, is basically assisting research. Excuse me. So we basically turn that into a special project.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Special project complete.
So, okay, we just got 8,000 society research. I think that's why we're blowing through all this technology, because of all the special projects and anomalies that we're discovering. So that would definitely help with that. So this is our science ship. This is our construction ship. And we're going to build a hyper relay network. And that's going to allow us to get from one side of our empire to the other super fast, so that we can very quickly resupply our front lines in our empire if we get attacked. Yeah, so we'll be resupplying the front lines, and really fast, because they basically give you fast travel throughout your empire. They're not as good as gateways, but they're almost as good. And they make it really hard, especially if you have them everywhere. They make it really difficult for AI empires to take advantage of you, or to try their cheap tricks of, attacking where you aren't
complete.
and avoiding fights with you, and then attacking you in the back door, and all the stuff that all the tactics that the cheap computer likes to do, that it can be very frustrating at times. You don't have to worry about any of that with the hyper relay network. You just go there in seconds. Wherever they are, there you are.
Technological acquisition
So-
successful.
Hyper relay networks, they're expensive. They're very expensive, but they're really powerful. So yeah, that's why I use them.
Construction complete.
Okay, we got some star bases finished, and we've got research. Looks like UV lasers finished. I guess we'll do code breaking, because I guess we're just rolling, or it's just the only thing we can get that marginally helps us. Not really, but somewhat helps us. Maybe it raises our intel. I don't know exactly what code breaking does. Like, I'm not a statistical math nerd. Like, I have a good idea of what most things in this game do, but obviously there's some things that I don't know either. I don't know every single thing about this game, but I know quite a bit. I like to share it with you guys. But yeah, not really familiar with what, code breaking, like, if it was important, I would know about it. Put it that way. But yeah, like, I've seen a lot of people talking about, how encryption and code breaking and espionage really isn't all that's cracked up to be in this game. It's not very strong. There's talk about making it better, and I don't know. I think I'm fine with it to where it is.
Construction
I think if
complete.
it got too powerful, it would make the game very annoying and very unfun. Kind of like. All right, enough with the opinions. Back to the game. So we just finished another habitat, and this one, I think this one is going to be it's going to be a mineral habitat. It's going to be a mining habitat. So we got a new
Technological acquisition
trait point.
successful.
Unity from jobs is really good. Build cost. I think, yeah, definitely have to take the unification, either that or influence. One of the two. 1 second, I'm going to pause the recording. Okay. I unpaused the recording. I am back. So I had to take care of something really quick. So yeah, there will be some interruptions from time to time, as these aren't edited. So yeah, but I think an hour of entertainment, even if it's not the best, like best quality, I think like just to give you guys something to watch, you know, watch me or watch this game, like just to give you guys some entertainment, something to watch besides just my tutorials. I think that's originally why I started this stuff anyway. So we're going to build another hyper relay network. Another hyper relay. They cost 100 synthetic crystals, 100 rare crystals. They cost 500 alloys and 25 influence. So they are expensive. But boy, are they worth it. And you only have to build them once. And once you get them established throughout your empire,
communications alert.
It does so many good things.
Construction complete.
I mean, fast travel's always good. It's always good, no matter how expensive it is, in just about any game. Yeah, so we'll start with the naval capacity first.
Alert.
So 2 star bases finished. This one has resource silos on it. So yeah, so we'll put a communications jammer on there. This one's got 2 building slots open as well. Okay, so we're looking around, thinking about what to do next. Let's look at the Stellaris system. I actually want to name this Forge. This is going to be a Forge world, and I'm going to, yeah, I queued up a habitat on there. We're going to make that a Forge habitat. And we just queued up some more ships so we can make our fleets bigger, and we have 120 fleet power or naval cap right now. So that's pretty good. So there's starbase capacity +2. There's gene modification. There's galactic campaigns, claim influence, and war exhaustion gain. But we picked something else that I didn't have time to see, so sorry, missed it. So 2,000 credits is chump change right now. Our economy's doing really well. It is doing really well.
Communications alert.
Okay, so looks like we got a new agenda.
Construction complete.
Military buildup. So we're looking at our planets and systems. We have a citadel, or we have a star fortress here. We're going to upgrade this to citadel, and that's going to increase the fleet power by a great amount. It may not increase the amount of modules and buildings so much, but it will increase the fleet power considerably.
Planetary
Considerably.
Initiated.
I can't talk. Sorry. Yeah. So this is our mining world. We have 5 exotic gas buildings on there. We've got 3 rare crystal buildings on here. We're going to put some more. We're going to build some more mining districts because we only have 95 minerals right now, and that is really bad for us. I was just commenting on how our economy is really strong. Well, that is really bad. I do not like my minerals being that low.
Communications alert.
Only 91 now. Yeah, so we must have bought a bunch of stuff, or our jobs finally filled out some jobs that were taking it. So yeah, so we're just upgrading our star bases, and we got mineral purification plants and ceramo metal alloys. Looks real good. Yeah, more alloys, yes please. Yes please to more alloys.
Special project complete.
Always want more alloys. 10,000 and 10,000 physics research is really good. Yeah, when you research all these anomalies, you just start flying through all the tech. It's ridiculous. So we've got 329 opinion with our vassal here. He's only got 2 planets. I almost don't know if it's even worth it vassalizing him. He's across the galaxy. We couldn't defend him if he got attacked, but I think it'll be fine.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, so cool. Advanced combat roles. That's always nice. Better computers. Let's see. So network movement, or hyperdrive 3 is basically what that is. So that's
Planetary
good.
Alert. Blocker expunged.
Whoa, it skipped. The footage skipped. My bad. Okay, so what were we doing? Okay, going to fleet manager. All right, and we're gonna, looks like we're gonna reinforce. Did we reinforce the fleet or did we exit? I think we exited. We got idle construction ships again. Oh, that's right. We were building a hyper relay network, but actually, yeah, we need more mining habitats. So why not? Okay, so that's another planet modifier for research. Always good. Looks like our science ships are starting to be idle.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we got new tech. Just blowing through the tech. And we're going to pick climate restoration. That's a really good one. That is really powerful. We're going to be able to turn all those barren rocky worlds into full planets. Into habitable planets. Very nice. I'm going to be able to terraform them and do great things with them. So we're looking around. We got a colony we're about to have a new colony out of the many colonies that we have. We have a lot of orbital rings.
Complete.
We got about 3 main forge worlds that produce all of our alloys. So we're just going to put resource silos on that starbase. We have about 4,000 alloys. We could probably do something with them, like make
Planetary
hyper
surface
relays
settlement
or
established.
habitats or whatnot. So it looks like our habitat finished. This one's going to be a mining habitat, so we're just going to go ahead and change the designation or not, and yeah, we'll build some
Technological acquisition
robot assembly
successful.
plants for more pop growth, and then yeah, so cool. We got more alloys from that tech, so now we can get probably deep core mining. Yeah, we are hurting on minerals. We need minerals. We need minerals bad. Well, I mean, we don't okay, so we have 33,000 minerals. Even if we were at a deficit, it would take forever for us to run out of our minerals, but just having that low, I don't even pay attention to how many minerals or how many resources I actually have. You know, I only pay attention to the monthly number. Anyway, if you like my stuff, you know what to do. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.